Hey Summers,
Hi everyone.
welcome to Make 2. So today I wanted to do a walkthrough of an original design house in my town, Sims Landing. As you can see, it's sitting here on the town map and it is very near the bridge and basically is just right here on the edge of the mainland. It's built on a premium lot and let's check it out. So actually this is the very first house that I designed originally. It's kind of a variation on the Scandinavian House, which is one of the pre-built houses in the game. Well, I mean, I say variation, but technically what I did was I built the Scandinavian House on a premium lot, and then I thought about expanding it, and as I was expanding it, basically the house took on a life of its own, and it's kind of not really that similar to the Scandinavian House anymore, but you can see a lot of the influences in the bottom floor here. So for instance, the furnishings and basically the entire right side of the house, I think, is very sort of similar to what you would get with the pre-built Scandinavian house. I've got the dining room here at the front, and it's got the big long Scandinavian table and the chairs and the plants, some of which came with the house. And through there, I've got a kitchen, and this kitchen doesn't have the Scandinavian counters. I went for the green marble counters. Just largely a lot of the color scheme on the bottom floor is green and gray and white, so I tried to keep it that way throughout most of the rooms. So as you can see, the counters kind of go all around on one side, and there's an island with a sink in the middle. Back here is the living room, and again, a lot of this furniture came with the Scandinavian house, including also the windows and doors. Off of the living room is a small study with a computer and lamp and plants. Oh, by the way, these plants actually, these two plants here, and you might see more throughout the property. These came from the Latin Villa, which was the prize for completing the salsa hobby and the Dance to Remember quest. I've got another video with the pre-built Latin Villa tour, and I've got another video with an original design Latin Villa. So on this side of the house, you get to the master bedroom, which has the same type of furniture, Scandinavian bed and bedside tables. The wallpaper came with the Scandinavian house as well. That has a walk-in closet here with wardrobes as well as Scandinavian dresser. And then that has its own bathroom here. And another thing I haven't pointed out, but once you come in from the front door, on the left here is a small powder room with just a sink and toilet and countertop.
What I like about this floor is how much you've got a really wide hallway and there's really not much in it, but normally you think, oh, that's bare and you should put things in there, but actually I think it really gives a nice sense of space
Yeah,
to the whole floor.
yeah.
Like it separates the two sides and it just feels like it's nice to have space in a house where there isn't just clutter everywhere.
I also actually thought sort of really hard about how to orient the house, because if you noticed from the town map before, the ocean is towards the back of the house and there's a river that opens onto the ocean on the right side of the house. So I wanted to have basically the dining room, the kitchen, and the living room and the master bedroom to be facing in the direction of the water. So I've got, these big social point windows on the right side and the back of the house so that you could say that, those rooms had good views of the water. Out in the back here is the big long pool that comes with the Scandinavian house on a premium lot. And most of the furniture that is in the backyard here also, I think, came with the premium lot Scandinavian house. And there are just a few extra touches. I think this tree I bought for social points. The red lanterns came with the Lunar New Year quest, which happened in February 2015. We've got a video series about that quest. So Going upstairs, it gets a little more interesting, I think. You've got the stairs opening directly onto this sort of family room, playroom, which has seating and games, foosball table, charades, which came with the Product Red update, which was an iOS charity event, and stereo and beanbag chairs in the back here. The playroom opens onto this, I guess I would call it a music room because it's got this red piano, which again came from the Product Red update, as well as some red themed furniture, chair, and dresser. That room opens onto this small study, which just has a computer and one of the Social Point plants. There's a shared bathroom here, which opens off of the playroom. And then you get into the family rooms. So I really like this part of the house, which is a granny flat or granny apartment. Basically, it's a separate kind of small apartment inside the house, inside the larger house, which has its own living room here with living room furniture, these bar stool table setup, which came with the cooking hobby originally, I think, and then those Scandinavian countertops, which originally came in the actual kitchen of the Scandinavian house, but I just put them up here. And then that opens onto a bedroom, and that bedroom has its own bathroom with sink, shower, and toilet. And then over here, you have a bedroom for, I would say, a teenage girl. This Sims family has a teenage girl and a teenage boy. So the teenage girl shares bathroom with her brother, and this is her brother's room. Again,
well,
sort of.
masculine.
Yeah, well, it's decorated for a teenage boy who likes, I guess, manga and toys and Japanese things. So, yeah. And that is the house, basically. Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video tour. Feel free to like or comment on the video itself. If you want to visit this house or any other house in my town, then you need to become neighbors by friending me on Facebook or Game Center, and information for that is also in the video description. And if you want to see any future videos, please subscribe to our channel because we've got some in production and they'll be coming soon.
Thanks for watching.